How to extinguish fires involving gas cylinders. To extinguish a fire involving a gas cylinder, it is crucial to prioritize safety and potentially use the best extinguishing medium to extinguish it. If that is not available or the fire is intense, focus on isolating the cylinder, evacuating the area, and contacting the emergency services, especially the Ghana National Fire Service. Now, one, you need to ensure your safety first when trying to extinguish fires involving gas cylinders. Safety first. Now, do not approach the fire if it is too intense or you are not trained to handle it. Evacuate the area and keep others away. This is very crucial because your safety is what is paramount here. So if it is not safe, do not try anything. If you do not have a training to handle fires involving gas cylinders too, please stay away and ensure that anybody closer is also away from this situation. Secondly, isolate the source. Now, this means that you need to try as much as possible, if it is safe, to shut off the cylinder valve. Now, if it is not safe to do that, please also stay away. So if you can safely reach the cylinder valve, then you close it to stop the gas from leaking. Use the best extinguishing medium. Here, I will propose using the carbon dioxide or CO2 fire extinguisher or the dry chemical powder fire extinguisher if it is available. Now, the dry chemical powder, because it is very effective for class B and C fires. However, that is if the fire is outside. Let's say your cylinder is outside your kitchen. Then the dry chemical powder can be very, very effective. However, if the cylinder is kept in your kitchen where you have your food stuffs there, I will advise that you use the carbon dioxide or the CO2 fire extinguisher. The CO2 fire extinguisher is also effective, more effective in enclosed areas such as the kitchen, the room, the office, and the rest. And because it is also the kitchen, when you use, you can still consume your food, even if you directed the nozzle or the hose in your food. It will not contaminate your food. So it is advisable that the CO2 or the carbon dioxide fire extinguishers is used at the kitchen. What happens if you do not have any of these? Now, you can also improvise by using a cloth, blanket, towel, in fact, any material that is thick. Just try to wet this material and then use it to cover the entire space of the burning area. This will smolder the fire and cut away one of the elements of fire, which is oxygen. You remember in our previous video, we discussed the elements of fire. And we said there were three: oxygen, heat, and fuel. So by covering the entire circumference or the space of the cylinder, you are cutting away one of the elements, which is oxygen, thereby putting the fire off. Also, contact any of the nearest fire station in your area by calling on their direct number or emergency lines. However, if you do not have, please dial the short code 112, 112, or 192, 192. Please remember, your safety is very important. As always, safety is a shared responsibility. So, you owe it a duty to ensure the safety of your life, your property, and the environment you find yourself. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you.